Good morning. This morning, I'm usually the mornings when it's during the week, like today is a Friday, I'm usually working and sorting out the paperwork. But now between the paperworks, I got a message from a client who is a seller because I saw the property, his property about 1.5 months ago, and I advised him to clean it a bit so I can have an access to the garden, to the house, so I can show the people as much as possible. So he just called me yesterday and said, could you please, I'm ready. So I said, okay, because it's interesting property. And I said, yes, I will put you in the schedule. So I came here and we'll start the video now. That's why it's a Friday morning and it's 27, still maybe going up slowly to 28. Anyway, the property we're going to put on the market is a really strong buildings and barn house which need renovation, definitely, no question about it, and you're going to see this in a while. But first of all, the village is really good and I like it, and a lot of people knows it's a Stefan Stambolovo village, which is 25 minutes away from VT, which is that direction, not far away from Polski Trąbeš. It's even a municipality of Polski Trąbeš, but in my opinion, to drive to Polski Trąbeš and to VT is the same. The village has its own shop, which is working not the whole day, but working every day with a small bar, type of a bar. But the village of Aresen, which is maybe it's 2 minutes drive with the car here, and about, let's say 5 minutes, okay, depend on the driving. There is a lot of shops there, 3 or 4 shops, bars, building material shops, bank branches, and a doctor, one of the most popular doctors, who is a speaking English doctor, very good general practitioner, and a lot of people, even all over the 100 kilometers away from here, are with him. Brezin is that direction and VT is that direction. So village's location, it's really good. This is so we discussed the shop, etc. Internet is not bad at all, and the house is on the top of the village here, and the internet first like a cell is over there, and there's one on the square as well, so it shouldn't be a problem at all with the internet here. Now concentrate on the property. It's the land is about 3,000 square meters, and what I like is it's on the top of the village and it's at the end of the village, so behind the property there is a field and it is a small house on the right hand side, which is just like this property here. Behind the property there's only fields, but next to the property you're going to see there is another old house, used to belong to some kind of a relative to the present property we are going to put on the market owners. And behind the neighbors, at the back of the neighbors, there is another small property. So this property is nothing at the end, this side, nothing this side. There's a road here and there is a neighbors that side which nobody lives there. So starting to showing the property from here, let's look at this. Now this is the original fence, and this is the typical for the North Villages stone fence, flag stones, thinner stones. Look at this, we discussed this in one of my, I think, last videos in Dranovo area, and this, look at this, they're like a flag stones. I like these stones very much, very interesting. So this is the original fence. Obviously you can see it's a big part of it is staying, a big part of it needs to be redone, but the stones are here, and it's really really very hard working stones to be done in this way by hands of the people. This is amazes me all the time. What I want to show you is this is a road here. This is the road here. See the roads, and its roads is going on the fields. So the property we are going to put on the market now is all the way the fence there and reach the fields. I'm not going this way now because I want to show this side where the tarmac road is, plus then I'll go inside and we'll follow the other fence with the neighbor side, and then we'll go through here and we will see the property. Okay, so the start is here. Look at now what's happened here. Start from here and then we go all the way with, it's a bit of a forest, but they clean the inside for me so I can have an access to the borders and etc. to show you. Look at that. I just want to show you how long is the property. It's a really good big property, really good big property. What else I like, there is a big of a piece of land here with no buildings, but you can do what you want. You can build, you can make it to a, I don't know, to a campsite or whatever you want for the business. Is not bad at all, because you can see there's no almost no slope here. So from the tarmac road anywhere in this fence you can open an access, so make a proper access for the caravans or cars or whatever. It's a really good one, accessible. Where my finger is now, then we go here, and the stone fence is finished here, you can see, and it starts with a metal mesh and a concrete post. And then we're going to see the barn. Look at this. Look at the barn. Amazing. I'm going closer now so you can have a look and see it, how good stonework is. We got a bit of a wash here of the mud because of some problems at the end of the roof, which is typical because we got some trees branches. But anyway, except this, it's really good condition now. So it still can be redone. And look at this, amazing job. Again, the trees branches need to be cleaned here so you can save the building, but it's still strong. This is what amazed me. Even by the years, the tree branches, the weather, did a lot of stuff, problems and issues, but look at this. I'll zoom for you underneath, and you can see that despite the one we saw there, this one underneath is not bad at all. You can see this tree branch, how it's touched the roof, still didn't cause the problems, but need to be sorted out. And I spoke with the owner, he's going to do it. Otherwise, look at the beams. Look at the beams. And bricks, 2 rows. All the rest is stone. The back walls, like all this typical for this village. Look at that. And the only thing you need to do is just cut these branches, clean them, and then put them away from the roof. Put them away from the roof. Look at the size of the gate. Amazing. Width enough, high enough. It's like up to the sky. Look at this. Open this and you can put any type of a car, 4x4, camper, motorhome, whatever you want. Look at this. Amazing. Huge, big job. Really good. I like the stone roads. Okay, back now here. I'm going to zoom for you to confirm that underneath is really good. Underneath is really good. Only the part we discussed about a few seconds ago. Then this one, in my opinion, I don't know how strong it is, doesn't look strong, and I'm not telling you lies. If it's me, I'm going to change this one. But still you can use the frames because they're proper beams. So you can use the frames, paint them, and put a new gate. Will be wonderful. Let's go further now. All this is attached. So the outside building, which is a barn, finished. You can see the roof difference. I hope you can see what's happened with this video. Foggy, yeah. Look at this now. Where the higher part of the roof finish. So put a line here. All this is part of the house. So the barn is finished here. Let's have a look from this part, how big it is. You can count by yourself. I'll just give you the information, visual. So the barn started here and goes all the way where the higher roof finish. Then we got this small part, which is part of the house. So the living area, present living area, start from this line. And look at the building. Perfect stonework. Stonework, part of it is a brickwork. Look at that. And this is finish where the main house finish. So this is like a part of the living area. We're going to see what is at the back. Oh my God, the morning sun is just amazing. Look at that. how long. Up to there is the building, and then we got another piece of land up to the road there. Okay, and this is the main house at the back. Obviously the main house at the back, the owner said when he opened this morning, he said, oh sorry, but you can see the plaster's gone, so the house doesn't look good. I said opposite my friend. I'm very thankful that the plaster's gone. You can see the plaster's gone, and when the plaster's gone, I'm going to make this one. In some of the countries I may be being going on the court, sued because I'm criminal, take off the plaster, but this one is perfect. You can see the stonework. So how we can find out how strong the house is, if the plaster is cover all the back wall. Now you can see the stone. Look at the amazing work. And you can see that from the bottom up to the top is stone. You can see the stones there as a proof. Yeah. So what's happened? There is some kind of a problem with the roof here, this part, only the end. But we can see that there is no any water leaks, signs from a used to be or before or now present. I know it's dry weather today, not today, the dry weather this year, but look at this. Underneath, I'm going to zoom for you. Yeah, and you can see there's only this problem here, which needs to be redone. And the roof, in my opinion, needs checking, because for a long time never been checked. But even that part, I think it's not bad roof at all. Let me show you the living area roof here as well. Underneath, this one is really in a good condition. So a lot of work can be safe and costs can be safe because of the, look at the difference of the two here. You can see the difference of these two levels where the living area starts. So you can have a look and see that the buildings are in amazing conditions. No any damages this side, only one damage at the beginning of the barn there and one damage of the roof here. Now I'll put myself next to the car and I hope I can show you the roof of the house. Okay, jumping in the roof is one of my favorite. So you can see there's no any bends going up and down, waves or whatever you call. The ridge tiles are not bad at all. Even they need a replastering, definitely minimum. It been plastered maybe about 20 years ago. You can see the plaster cement almost, but it's still there, not moved, and they cuff the roof slopes properly. So now let's go down a bit. One step down. You can see one step down, one step down, half step up. Look at this. The roof of it doesn't look bad, as I told you. And around the chimney also, chimney is good. So I think that is a really good feature for the property which needs renovation, because new electric, new water, remove walls, maybe build new ones, or to making a proper floor plans, whatever. To have a proper roof, it's a good start, to be honest. It's a good start. Of course, as I said, roof need checking. Take off, you know, go on the loft, look at it. If it's necessary to be changed something, then put a waterproof felt, etc. This is need to be done just to be sure that it can last properly next 15 years with no any touches. So now let's go a half a step up, and it's this way. This one needs a bit of redoing here. This is the end, which is not bad, but let's go and put attention on the other one. The barn we're going to see inside, because you know sometimes we're looking from outside it looks a bit bendy and it looks a bit up and down and rough, but when we go inside it's a difference. So here next to the tree branches, you can see next to the tree branches, I will show you, it's here, it goes a bit down, not so bad, but it goes a bit down, so needs maybe to be checked and fixed. Let me try to go to show you here next to the, on the other side of the tree branch. Let me show you like this way. Yeah, I'll just stop Doesn't look bad, to be honest. Really doesn't look bad of what I can show you and of what I can see it. Okay, so it's very clear now, and it starts from there where the light green is all the way with a half of most of the fence is a fence up to finish here. Look at how long this property is. Look at how long. Let me try to show you this side slope of the roof. The side slope of the roof. Yeah, as I said, the main house roof is really in a good condition, which needs a bit of attention, I'm sure, but you can use maybe, in my opinion, between 60 and 70% of the roof because it's in a good condition. Let me try to show that side slope. Look at the main road, good, and the main road is there. Main road is there. Turn left, VT 25 minutes. Turn right, Polski Trąbecz 20 minutes. The town square, the village square there as well. Look at this side. Aha. So now while we're here, I'm going to zoom this side as much as possible, so you can see this slope is not bad. But where the chimney is whole inside, fell half inside. So need redone this part, definitely. Not such a big problem in my opinion, but where the chimney is, definitely need to fix the roof and maybe put another chimney or just taking off this one. Okay, it's clear now. So now we are very aware of what we saw inside and the slope of the roofs, outside and the slope of the roofs. Now I'm going to cross the beauty, because for me this gate is amazing, really amazing gate. So we can do a bit of a beautiful video. Look at that. Ooh. Now I'm going inside now. Whoppa, and I'm close the door because I want the lights to go there, to stay there outside. Now look at this. We start to see the building strongness. Look at the wall. There is a supporting wall here done by stones, which is holding part of the roof here. You can see the beams, really good condition. Look at the roof. So we saw that, I'm going to zoom for you then, but we saw that there's a problem in the roof this side, and you can see the main beam here. This one has a problem in that part, rotten, so needs to be changed, which means because of these beams here, 1, 2, 3, there are a few beams like this supporting, and all goes like a triangle. You can put the top beam. You don't need one long beam because you can't see that long beam. So you can change only this part, then the other part can stay. So it's not need to be redone the whole roof, which is really good, really good. Look at this. Not bad at all, not bad at all. And the gate, amazing. Look at the walls of where the barn finish. Look at the stones. It looks like they put them without any glue or any cement or any mud, but it's with the mud between, you know. Nice. Obviously used to be a window here. When we go inside, we're going to see if we can see this one, or we can keep it making as a hole there to be an access maybe to the loft and the stone road. So the barn itself, let me move a bit here. The barn itself is this one, and all the beams are really strong. Now I'm going to show you. So this area obviously being separated by this net to be like an animal area, because you can see used to be a building there. I'm going to show as much as possible, which was like for pigs. It's removed a bit. Outside toilet, where we're going without outside toilet. Big walnut tree, beautiful one. Need about branch cutting, and then you can leave it as it is. And look at the barn. If it's me, you know, remove this stuff, because this is just premises and premises. I'll clean all this stuff, and then we got all this beauty of the barn. Then we got all this beauty of the barn. Again, remove all this stuff and look at the barn. I hope you can see the strongness and the walls, the stone walls. Look at them. I'll zoom a bit for you. Yes. Yeah. Look at the beams, my friends. Look at these beams. So you can see what is the structure, very strong. So the roof doesn't need too much work at all. Look at the top beam all the way this side. It's strong enough and doesn't need any changes at all. And you just need to change the one we discussed over there. Otherwise, all the rest is in a really good condition. These beams, that joint there, look at here. Look at this one. Come on, don't become foggy. Look at that one. Oh my God, the natural shape of the beams. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. So that's, we can have a look and see what we got here. And here we got the other. So we got, if you think that you got enough big space here, look at this. You think that the barn, which is start from there, and it's all the way up to here, it's big enough. We have another size like this inside here. Look at this, amazing, amazing. Beauty. I can't stop saying this. I can't stop saying this. Structurally, everything, straight stone walls from the bottom to the top. Wonderful oak, strongest beams in the world. Look at that. Then you got another proper stone wall, the one we saw from the outside the streets. Look at this. It's neat, a really good attention, because it's a gold. It's a gold. It's even the best part from the property. When I see barns like this condition, with these amazing high ceilings and beautiful beams, strong one, good condition, I just forget about the house. I don't care how the house looks, because all this, look at the walls, amazing. Because all this is just a wonderful building work. Look at that. I know it's a bit dark, there's no light, but I'm going to show the beams again. And look at the condition of the roof, only one cracked tile. I can see only one cracked tile. No problems at all. And this is last 25 years with no problems at all. Look at that, no problems at all. Look at that. Phew, amazing. Good work. And we get an access here to the garden. I'm going to closer because I want to show you this amazing beam. Look at the snaky beam. Look at it. Crazy, yeah? Isn't it? And my cobwebs. My cobwebs are everywhere. I'm not taking a video anymore of the property if there's no cobwebs. If there's no cobwebs and so clean, I'm waiting till it's getting dirty and become a cobwebs, and then I'm going to take a video. This is as a condition I'm going to put to the sellers. Don't clean your house because I want to come and to take a video of the cobwebs. My beauty and my love. Look at that. I know I put too much attention, but it's a really good barn. And from this barn, you got the shed we just seen. So, and all this, not in the last place, and very important for me, all this, look at that. So all this, from there and to go inside there, all this is attached to the house. Can you imagine? It's attached to the house with a lot of rooms here, and it's all in one. So it could be really converted to accommodation, workshops, whatever you want. You can make a proper bed and breakfast here. Proper bed and breakfast. There is one bed and breakfast here which works good as far as I know, and a lot of people comes. But I think as a location, this one is really better because there is a lot of length, 3,000 square meters. Then you got the fields, and then you got a lot of road access. All the way is a tarmac road outside where we've been, and you got a grass road this side as well. Really good options, really good options. Let's have a look and see what we have as a building here. It's a type of a shed, and it's a small room, obviously for animals. Look at this, beauty. This one is a really nice building, and it could be used for I don't know, it's up to you. Could be a tool shed, yeah, maybe a tool shed, or for dogs, kennels. Not so big, but you got this premise, plus you got the premise here, plus you got the premise here. You can put the dog kennels here as well. And I don't know how I'm going to reach the place there. Maybe I need to go from there's a door there. Let's go and have a look through this door. There's a lot of stuff like this I'm going to take off, because all this takes attention and take the space, you know, and you can't see it really. Just clean all this with an outside toilet. Just clean, taking off all this, taking off this stuff, taking off the stuff there, and you can have a look and see a proper space of it. Because it's a really good one for a living area garden. All this for a living area garden, up to there, you know, it's a beauty of it. Let me go and show you now. Yes. Oops. Sorry, but it's a really difficult to walk through this. So I might be not reaching there, but let me show you. This was an outbuilding, and you can see properly. Outbuilding, most of the stones are there still, and this outbuilding were for animals as well. So this is where you can build again something like a shed, like a gazebo. And because the property is big enough, and you got more land behind this building, because where the barn is finished, you can see the roof. Where the barn is finished, there's a lot of more land. If you remember, we walk and I showed you the fence before we reached the barn. So you can reorganize the property the way you want. You can put a swimming pool there. So where the wall, this wall is, and where the barn is finished, it could be the living area garden finish. So anywhere else here, you know, I know it's difficult to imagine now, but anywhere else here, you can build a swimming pool and make it really nice. Then you still got more land this way and more land that way. As I say to you, for a camper van, for bed and breakfast, it's really good for business. Really good for business. Let me show you the roof as much as possible from this side to this slope. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. And you can see the top tiles, ridge tiles, are not a proper ridge tiles, so they need to be changed and need to be cut, the branches, and then we saw underneath, which is good, and there was only one rotten part of the top beam. So not a lot of work, but needs definitely needs a branch cutting like these ones of the trees. You can see, yeah. I don't know how much you can see from the roof, but it's not bad at all. And most important, that we saw from underneath, which showed us strong beams, etc. and stuff. So from here, I'm going to try to show you from here as much as possible. Let me just put myself in a proper way. Come on. Yeah, I don't know, but I can see. I hope you can see. Not bad roof at all. It's a lot of work. A lot of work is a matter of cleaning. Clean this. Can you see this one? I'll try to show you. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at how I've been catched. You know, how I can be catched like this. Amazing. Did you see it? This bloody tree hang on my pants. My trousers, and just pushing me, you know, want to take off my pants and show me, want to show my other half, that my down half, naturally, as I've been born by my mother. Okay, now let's go back, clean this, and it will be amazing. Let's go and have a look the other side of the garden. so we can start and see what we got here as a features. Look at this. All this is a vineyard which is never been looked after many years. I'm sure it's still grapes on it. It goes all the way there. Start from here, that way, and that way. If it's me, I'll clean all this. You know, I'll clean all these, and as I say to you, you can make it proper swimming pool here. Or you can make swimming pool there, up to you. Or you can make a swimming pool in the middle, between this end and this end. You know, and don't forget that where the barns finish is just a half of the property. We got another size like this up to the very end. So if it's me, I'm going to clean this. We got an outside sink. We got an outside sink as well. Electric and water, not a problem at all. Let's go and have a look with the neighbor side. So this well, you can see this is the neighbor house. So we got about 3 meters, 3.5 meters difference. You can see the roof difference here. You know, while I'm here, I'm going to zoom to you the roof of the house. You can have a look and see it. Yeah. Okay. Then we got this part here. So you can see it's need a new gutters definitely, but it's not bad at all underneath. And you can see the wall. It's again me who is doing some kind of a demolishing work. You know, I can even ask the owners to pay me to remove the plaster. Look at these stones. It's a really good strong walls. To the top on this side and to the second floor on this side. And you can see this well is the border. So the well is between the two properties. From this beam all the way down there to the fields is the border. So this side border is here. So so we saw like a 3.5 meters between the two houses. So half of this belongs to this property, half of this belongs to this property. Like half of the well belongs to this property, half of the well here. Used to be to two brothers. So that's why there was no a real fence this side. Okay, now I'm going straight there. And I'm trying to show you the roofs of the buildings here of the house. Let me show you from while I'm here. So you can see underneath. Yes, not bad at all. Let me a bit more clean, yeah. Then we got this here. I hope you can see. It's a very sunny today, like last month and a half. Look at this, which is going over the, yeah. Then the lower part of the building. Look at this. Yeah, maybe I need to go this way so you can see. I'm going back now without seeing what is behind me. So you can have a look and see properly that the condition is not bad at all. Look at this, yeah. Okay, so we're going to see the house, of course, inside on next second video. Zoom the roof for you. I think the main house roof is really in a good condition. With some checks will be enough and not a lot of money at all need to spend. Let me go now through the path so we can see and we'll be amazed from whatever size of the property we're going to see. Okay, don't forget it's it's a vineyard here. It's a vineyard. Look at that. Amazing size, and the location is really beautiful. I really like the location because it's on the top edge of the village, you know. Top edge of the village. Edge of the village. It goes over there, we'll go there. I just want to show you. And the trees there are the branches, are the end from there. Look at this. And this is where the walnut tree, this tree there, it's the half of the land. Then we go another size like this. So while I'm here, I'm going to do my best to zoom the main house roof so you can have a look and see the condition of it. And I think what I'm saying just being confirmed. Okay, let's try to see the lower part of the roof there. Maybe I won't be able from here, but maybe I'm going back closer so I can show to you more. It's a beauty. Up, yes, I found the way because I never given up. This is the lower part of the living area. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. From here, we're going to try to show you the barn roof a bit. But as I said, the barn roof we saw from underneath, which is confirming. So it doesn't matter how it looks from outside, I think. Okay, we're done with the buildings outside. Let me go back now. I'm going to that direction to show you the end of the land from south side, because it's south face. Or you know that most of the property, 99% of them being built to be south face, which is really good and smart from the people who build it up. Oh my God, look at this, walnut tree, walnut tree, walnut tree. I don't know, people just needed all this walnut tree or not. They don't need it, this walnut tree, definitely. Thousands of walnut trees, you know, like one there, and all this is not a fruit tree, so we'll cut this. So cut all this and clean, can you imagine? So this is the half of the land. This is where the big walnut tree is. Let me show you, like the trench here, you can see. The walnut tree is a half of the land from this end to the trees there then. This is the half. So this we call like a living area garden. Look at this. Look at how huge it is. It's huge, and it's just the half of it. I think it's 3,000 square meters. I'm definitely no less than this, but I can't remember. Maybe there are more. I'll check this with the owner when I finish with the video, so I don't want to tell you lies. And I think it looks a bit more because it's over there, you can see. I'll show you a square. The tree is there, then going this way, then going the trees there, you know, the trees here, and it's here. Look at how deep it is. So you can see at the end here, it's not a proper fence at all. Used to be a stone fence, but I can say there's a lot of stones, and if you cut all these trees, you can maybe use them. I don't know how strong they are still, but stones are stones. They shouldn't be broken, you know. So you can use all of them and maybe making a half of the fence restore, you know, half of the fence restore, because there's no proper fence here, definitely, you know. But you can put, as I said, there's always cheapest ways to put a fence. You remember, concrete base and then metal mesh with a metal post or transparent boards, timber, no problem at all. Okay, let me now go and try to show you. This is the vineyard, and you can see some grapes. So the vineyard goes up to where this walnut tree is. You know, this is where the end is, the walnut tree. Follow this walnut tree, go this way, and then it is the well. So all this from this side is a vineyard. You can have a look and see. If it's me, to be honest, there is a lot of land. Look at this, where the land goes over there. A lot of land, so you can maybe keep the vineyard, but the vineyard needs a lot of attention. And look at how big it is. Start from this concrete post there, yeah, and goes all the way up to down there and further there. I'm going closer to show you some grapes. You can have a look and see it. Okay, then now you know where the stone is. I'm going this way now to try to reach the road there, which I remember I promised to go through there when we start with the video. And all the time I'm going to try to show you how big the land is. Look at this. Yes, it's not bad at all. It's a jungle, but it's a lower type of a jungle. You know, look at that. Look at the barn roof. See the house roof. Look at the land, the vineyard there. Now we're going to see how far away we are going from the vineyard. And it's the trees there is the border. It's very proper square. Very proper square. Look at that. A lot of land. A lot of land. And all this land is accessible by this side down there, north side, let's say, by a tarmac road. Can you imagine? Same level almost with the road. So all this space here, I'm going to show how deep it's going here, just to keep you fresh with the size of it. Look at it. We got another piece of remains of the stone walls. Look at that. And it goes all the way there. Look at that. It's lovely under the shade here. When it's being cleaned, it will be amazing. Because all of these trees, you don't need to keep them. Most of them are not fruit trees. Now we're going a bit further there. More and more. And all this space, as I said to you, it's accessible by tarmac road there. And it's accessible by grass road here, which is wide enough. And behind these trees is a meadow fields, government fields. So they won't be built at all. So from here, you can see how big the land is. The trees over there is the border. And the trees over there. And the house roof there. All this could be done for the business. Campsite, motorhomes. You can build a shed where the people can wash and get toilets and bathrooms. It's a bit a good campsite because as a location, village is really good. Close to Veliko Trnovo, close to Polski Trnobeš, not far away from Public Any, by the way. So people will be attracted to stop here, stay 1 week, 2 weeks, anytime they want. Also, don't forget the Resin is 5 minutes away from here and there's a lovely river there. So people can enjoy. Leave the camper van here and even or the caravan and driving with the cars or whatever, you know. Let me go and try to see where to find the ant. To find the ant. Okay. Aha. So the ant is here. You can see this is the ant. And all this goes down to the road. So another quick look of the land from here. And then I'm going to go over the fence. You can see the fence is going all the way. Look at this. The fence is going all the way. And this is the road. This is, we call it a grass road. So this is the grass road. And this is the fence. And it goes down where the car is. And if you remember, I started the video from there. Let me try to see what is above the property. Follow the fence. This is the fence where the property finished, you know, and then we got, let me show you, oh my God. Yeah, this is the end of the property and then we got fields here. I don't know, I can see them or not. Let me try to see them, the fields. Yeah, this is the road and I'm going to show the fields now. And then we are going to our second video. With all the stuff there, you know, yeah, to see what is the house features, etc. Let me move a bit further and you're going to understand what I mean when I say it. It's on the top of the village with a meadow. Look at that. You beauty. Okay? Huh. Look at that. All this beauty of the fields. The main road is over there. So all this beauty of these fields is what we got, and the property is down there and the road. So if you have a pet, walk, dogs, whatever you want. Even for a farmhouse is not bad because the fields are close to the house and the land is big. And I'm not so sure, is it 3,000? I think it's nearly 4,000. I'll speak with the owner and I'm going to tell you. See you later in the next video.